Talk to you for a minute.
Take a minute, girl, come sit down. What's been happening? What's been happening? Take a minute, girl. Take a minute, girl, come sit down. What's been happening? What's been happening? Take a minute, girl. Come to follow the feel alone. Let her walk your heart. Come to follow the feel alone. In your face, I can see action. Come to follow the feel alone. Let her walk your heart. Come to follow the feel alone. In your face, I can see action.
pet pockets and wild out. If you hot wild out, right word not go stop wild out. Go and get me like a steam wild out. I'm embarrassed to cross me man show them. If you mad wild out, go and go long or go girl wild out. If you pet wild out, stop on the pet pockets.
Good evening and welcome to the Hull Ice Arena for this NIHL National Division matchup between the Hull Wreck-It Seahawks and the Milton Keynes Lightning. Both sides have had pretty successful starts to the season. Both find themselves inside the top four of the table at the moment.
Sunday evening at the Hull Ice Arena with the Milton Keynes Lightning in town and your Hull Wreck-It Seahawks. The two teams coming out onto the ice in just a few moments' time. But before that, do we have the fans of the Milton Keynes Lightning with us this evening? What about some noise for your Hull Wreck-It Seahawks this evening?
Both teams looking for that 4-point weekend. It'll make it a pretty successful one as they enter November. The Hull Wreckit Seahawks picking up a 6-4 victory away on the road yesterday at the Bristol Pitbulls. Goals, a brace by Bobby Chamberlain, a brace for Sam Towner, with Owen Bruton and Finley Ulrich picking up the other two. Owen Bruton picking up the Man of the Match award on the evening as he found himself on the top line with Bobby Chamberlain and Bobby Young, a pretty new position for him so far this season. The MK Lightning, however, won 7-4 at home against the Bees. Goals by Stuart Wallace, Hamill Herman, Lawrence McEwen and Gulliver, making sure the MK picked up the 2 points at home against a pretty successful Bees side. They've had a pretty good start to the season themselves, we must say. I'm Conor Lynn, I'm your commentator for this evening. I'm joined up on the gantry by my co-commentator Martin Cattle. How are you, sir?
I'm very well, thank you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's been a while since we've been in the Hull Ice Arena.
Referees to the ice, please.
It certainly has. It's been 2 to 3 weeks, I think, actually now. And as I say, we're just excited to get some ice hockey action back underway here. As I say, a brilliant matchup between two brilliant sides that have already had one very impressive game against each other already. That was
So once again, welcome to Sunday evening at the Hull Ice Arena with the Milton Keynes Lightning and the Hull Wreckit Seahawks. First of all, we welcome onto the ice tonight's match officials. Referees this evening, Will Hewitt and Dave Emerson's. Linesmen, Jared Frelly and Anthony Groom.
And that's the announcement for the officials as they take to the ice, ready for the action at the Hull Ice Arena.
So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome onto the ice the Milton Keynes Lightning.
And here come the MK Lightning. They'll line up this evening. Number 1, Jordan Headley. From 4, Archie Salisbury. 7, Robert Herman. 10, Thomas Rutkiss. 11, Callum Field. 16, Mackenzie Stewart. 17, Corey McEwen. 21, Ross Green. 24, Carter Hamill. 25, Ed Naggs. 28, Tim Wallace. 31, Will Curlin. 33, Malik Martelli. 59, Ross Venus. 66, Lewis Christie. 71, Harry Gulliver. 77, Cam Hamill. 92, Callum Robertson. 93, Ben Brown. And 96, Ben Solder. And we await the entrance of your Hull Wreckit Seahawks to the ice.
So ladies and gentlemen, it's time to make some noise and welcome onto the ice. It's the Hull Wreckit Seahawks!
And the Hull Wreckit Seahawks take to the ice for this National Division matchup. This is an important one as Hull look to try and keep tabs with MK and Leeds up at the top of the table, isn't it, Martin?
Yeah, certainly so. They're battling hard at the Seahawks at the moment and they want to maintain the good start that they've had to the season, and we've got to beat the best, haven't we, to be up there?
And we have done the once already. We've got to make sure that continues. He battled well last night against the Bristol Pitbulls. He went 2-0 down in that one before picking up 2 late goals end of the first. And eventually picking up the 6-4 victory. Both sides will just now meet.
So ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Hull Ice Arena Sunday evening with your Hull Wreckit Seahawks and the Milton Keynes Lightning. But first of all, ladies and gentlemen, we invite the players to go around the centre circle, please. Last Saturday, Nottingham Panthers forward Adam Johnson tragically lost his life in play at the Sheffield Arena during an ice hockey game in the UK. The thoughts of everyone connected with the Elite League and Adam's family, friends and teammates at this incredibly sad and difficult time. We invite both head coaches to lay a wreath on the centre ice in honour of Adam's memory. Adam Johnson started off his career representing his hometown of Hibbing, Minnesota, before moving on to play for the Sioux City Musketeers in the USHL. He then spent 2 years playing in the NCAA, the highest division of college hockey for the University of Minnesota, his home state. He then moved to the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins, the affiliate of the NIHL Pittsburgh Penguins. The following year, Adam would achieve his lifelong dream of appearing in the NHL. Over the next 2 years, Adam would go to play 12 more times for the Pittsburgh Penguins, scoring once and assisting 3 times. His career path would take him on a journey from Malmö in Sweden all the way to the UK for the Nottingham Panthers in 2023. Adam Johnson, Nottingham Panthers number 47, was an outstanding ice hockey player, a great teammate and an incredible person with his whole life ahead of him. Nottingham and the entire Elite League will dearly miss Adam, and we will never forget him. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you are able to, and join our coaches, players, officials, and the entire ice hockey community as we remember Adam with a minute's silence. We'll then invite you to join us for a minute's applause, followed by the national anthem and this evening's game. Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for showing your respect. It's hockey time at the Hull Ice Arena.
And we're nearly ready to go here at the Hull Ice Arena for the NIHL
Sunday night at the Hull Ice Arena. Milton Keynes fans, are you ready? Hull Wreckage Seahawks fans, welcome back to the Hull Ice Arena. It's hockey time. Are you ready?
And we're ready to get going to bring you the Hull Wreckage Seahawks team news. Starting in net tonight, number 64, Angus Lang. Backing up number 72, Jordan McLaughlin. Defenseman for the evening, Deck Barmer, Liam Danskin, Brock Bartholomew, Tom Barry, Thomas
Ready
Stubley.
for face-off, Seahawks fans? Let's make some noise!
And Chris Wilcox, your forwards, Bobby Chamberlain, Bobby Young, Emil Svek, Finley Ulrich, Lee Bonner, Nathan Salem, Sam Towner, Lee Pollitt, and Owen Bruton. And 22, Jordan Fisher also. A late addition to the team sheet, we believe. And we're back underway here at the Hull Ice Arena. It's been a few weeks off. And it's going to be a great match between the Seahawks and the Lightning, Martin.
Yeah, it certainly is. And what a fast pace already from the first face-off. MK come away with it, though.
It's Venus heading down the ice. Cuts back to his right, plays the pass. Looking to try and find the man inside. Hull potentially got a chance to break 4v2.
By Towner there into Speck. Fires it. Good save by the netminder.
You slide this one right to left. It's good work though by Bobby Young to sort of pick that one up through the air. Max will just play it to his right side. Bobby Young on the forecheck, and Bartholomew should get a tip on this. Bring it down towards his teammate. Bobby Chamberlain finds Barmer behind the net.
Lovely bit of movement by Barmer there.
Finds Bruton, of course. New look first line here. It's Bobby and Bobby teaming up with Owen Bruton now. Second line will be Emil Svek, Sam Towner, and Finley Ulrich. The third line will be an amalgamation of Nathan Salem, Lee Bonner, Jordan Fisher, and Lee Pollitt. In 90 seconds already gone. No whistle in this one. No line changes, but there's the first whistle on offside. And it's going to give, after an electric start, both teams a chance to make a change.
Absolutely so. What a fast-paced start already.
Wallace, Stewart, and Gulliver, the forward line here for the Lightning. Memory serves me correctly, all three of these forwards got on the score sheet last night for the MK Lightning in their game. A 7-4 victory against the Bees, as Martelli's going to knock that one back to a teammate. Pass just a little bit.
Picked up by Wilcox.
Out of control. The Hull plays this one deep. And Lee Bonner's fortunate with the bounce. Can't do too much with it, but it's going to be kept in by Fisher.
Lovely little pass there by Bonner there. Using the boards well.
Tied up by the MK man, but the puck is loose. Ball play taken down to the ice, no call. There's a nice backhand pass that, and chance here to break. It's Martelli.
Good stick in there by Danskin there. And well cleared up by Nathan Salem in front of the net.
Yeah, that puck could have avoided Salem and would have found an MK man on the back post, but chance for Hull to get a change. It's Green with the puck behind the net. Finds the pass to his right side. Looks fine. Brown down centre ice, but
a bit of a heavy pass there. Well, hard to keep it under control.
But the Hull zone clearance actually was a bit of an unlucky bounce for Hull. And then actually they picked up on it because of the slight, Milton's Lightning mistake. And
Speck with a shot, and then it's been deflected off the stick.
Emil Svek, of course, had such an electric start to the season. If memory serves me correctly, he may have been the first night of the season he didn't get on the score sheet last night.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Oh, good face-off one there.
Puck tied up, and it will come out for MK, but Hull just keeping it in the blue line through a few bodies. It's Towner.
Just comes back over the blue line. Ulrich, though, to pick it up. Good bit of stick weight there.
Couldn't quite get through the bodies on the blue line. It's good work there. I think it's Carter Hamill.
Good use of Lang's arm there to deflect the puck there.
Played back down the ice. Backing up, looking for a teammate, but Tom Barry's there to pick that one up, and Townell just played it off the board and take a couple of moments to reassess. Bartholomew looks for the long pass. It's just a bit far in front of Ulrich, and we should get an icing call here, and we do.
The right idea for the pass, though. You saw the movement by Ulrich. It was just poor execution by Bartholomew there.
And Hull are just sort of mid-change here as well, with Chamberlain on the ice with Svek and Ulrich. They'll probably look to clear this one and then complete those changes. Svek heading off the ice. Maybe they did just get one of the extra man across before the whistle.
Chamberlain, lovely pass to Ulrich there. Takes it over the blue line.
Looks to try and play around Nags around the board. Doesn't quite find the man, and MK should clear. And that little deflection might take it into the path of Cameron Hamill, of course, former Hull Seahawk. Actually scored the first ever goal for the Hull Seahawks in a friendly in Leeds last September.
Lovely little backhand pass there. Lovely bit of passing there. Barmer now takes it over the blue line.
Plays across, looking for
good
Chamberlain.
Bit of movement there. The puck came loose. Still with the Seahawks. Stubley fires in. They're trying to get the tip.
Still loose.
Oh, I tell you what. There's an opportunity there, Connor.
It was a bouncing puck, and a couple of times, especially as Chamberlain played that back across, the netminder was just out of his crease, and there was certainly a gap. Puck fed through, and there's nobody there to tidy it away. It was 16:02 on the clock, nearly 4 minutes into this one, and in terms of opening chances, has been a little bit more down at the MK defensive zone, but MK have used the puck pretty well when they've had it. Bruton gets the puck away, finds Stubley at the blue line. He'll play this one back around, looking for Chamberlain.
Miscontrolled. It was a bit heavy, that.
There's a chance to break for MK Lightning. It's Martelli.
A lovely
passes
pass.
Across. Looks to go through the legs.
Good use of the stick there in mid-air to clear the line. Stubley there. It's over the blue line. A good opportunity for the Seahawks, potentially. And it's MK that managed to get them away with the puck.
That long pass to Gulliver, though, may have catched them out. Barmer's tracking back. McEwen's looking to cut into the slot, but he's well covered by Salem, and Hull are just they're gonna get men back behind the puck here. And eventually MK can't squeeze through the pass, and Barmer has chance to find the right pass here. Off the stick of Fisher. And MK, I think Green will just knock that one off the boards and they'll reset. Pass only goes as far as Lee Bonner. A couple of times he tries to get a stick on it, but it's still with Christie. And Wilcox will just play this one right to left. Danskin fans on it.
Completely mishit that there, and MK pick up the puck. Good turn there.
Really good turn by Stewart. He's looking to get across using the body. Fisher will just chip this one up, but it works at the zone.
Struggling to clear the lines at the minute of the Seahawks. And Fisher just uses the ball.
That one stays in. Once again, Christie finds Stewart. Danskin looking to tie him up. Puck is loose. Picked up, and that one's off the glass. And that one will make its way down. We're going to get an icing. It's important to clear the lines, but it's even more important to make sure you can get a change off while you do it. With the icing call, of course, all 5 Seahawks stay on the ice.
Yeah, just a few scrappy moments at this moment in time in this period. They need to get it a bit more polished.
Yeah, I'm sure with both teams, these are 2 high-quality teams that will come throughout the game. Unfortunately, I've not seen anything of MK's win last night, but I know watching the stream of the Seahawks game, that was a little bit of scrappy throughout. That one evades Lang's net to the right side, but MK will keep this one in the zone. It'll be cut back by Tim Wallace. Dansking putting him under some pressure from behind. Good work by Wallace. That's fired in, a little bit loose. Stewart picks it up. Plays across. Still really patient work this here for MK as Gulliver takes a bit of a slip.
Still manages to get the pass off, though.
It's a Christie. Wallace at the blue line. He may have a go himself.
Oh,
so he does it. It's free. And Stewart is a good stick in, I think.
I think it was Danskin that managed to get that stick in there to prevent the goal there.
And finally, Hull get that changed. They've got to now get the zone clearance. Danskin patient. He's had the puck stolen.
Just manages to use the board. And another slip there.
It's Hamill. It's taken off the stick of Hamill. And finally, Hull should clear the zone. It's Towner. But MK looking to really trying to set a bit of dominance over these last couple of minutes. It's Rutkiss. Enters the zone. Wilcox backing up. Rutkiss takes a turn. Looking to find Brown behind the net. Will make its way all the way around to Carter Hamill right side.
Good check there by Brock Bartholomew there. Really good check.
He looked to cut back, but he had no idea of the large frame of Brock Bartholomew behind him.
Emil Specs taking it over the blue line. Good pass there. Fired in just wide.
Was a good chance on the breakaway there for Hull. Shot wide right. That's tipped in by Ulrich. Nearly just over 7 minutes gone of this one so far, and it's created a few chances down at both ends now. Hull will probably feel fortunate to not be one down after the Stewart chance. Tipped in by Ulrich. Hull make another change. Top line comes out. Young, Chamberlain, Bruton. 3 goals between this line last night.
Effort by MK just over.
Puck's loose. Brock's going to be first to it, yeah, exactly. He should get this one clear with his legs.
Such a good skater. Takes it over the blue line. Plays it well across.
Bruton on the spin.
Owen Bruton with a bit of a turn and a backhand there, but it's with MK.
Herman.
Good opportunity for a counter.
Looked like Venus was maybe a little bit early there. He did cut back at first, but
I think Bruton put enough pressure on there to pull out. That was a really good pass by MK.
Venus picks up the puck right side, looks to play it past Bobby Young, gets a skate on it. Played around the boards. Bartholomew picks this one up with his skate. He's under some pressure. Bruton helping out. That'll be tipped just ahead to Chamberlain.
Good pass to Bobby Young. He takes it over the blue line. Bobby Chamberlain's taking a position in the middle. Bobby Young with some good skating there. He's just tipped off the stick and goes over. And MK, very end-to-end at the minute, Connor.
It really is. This game's getting pretty stretched out. That's come off the skate of McEwen.
That's a lovely pass.
They'll just delay this one. Nice work by Young. Goes past Martelli. He's still loose.
The stick got tied up there.
I think Hull are going to look for a change just while the pucks are down there behind the net. Bonner already out there. That's a good pass. Cameron Hamill still trying to get close.
Good save by Lang there. Lovely save. Pollitt with a great pass down to
Bonner.
Bonner.
Goes past.
Oh, I tell you what.
It's picked up well by Pollitt now. Backhand pass looking for Salem, I believe it was. He's under pressure from Hamill. He picks up the puck, just lobs it down towards Wilcox. And Ganskin will stretch for it, pick it up. Finds Wilcox once again off the boards.
Oh, Wilcox just played the pass behind Salem there.
And we're going to get another icing call. Just about halfway through this first period, and as you say, it's end to end. This game's getting really stretched out. It's big ice, but it looks like there's a lot of room for people to skate into here, particularly MK on the break.
Yes, absolutely. They're breaking really well at the moment. It's quite worrying for if you're a Seahawks fan right at this moment in time, but not too many clear-cut chances at the moment, but no doubt with the quality of these two sides, it's going to come. Deflected, and
Hull will pick it up behind the net. Danskin as well under some pressure. Does clear the zone as far as Christie on the centre line. Hull will very, very quick to get a change out here. Ulrich will just tip this one, finds Svek. Plays it across, nice bit of movement. Danskin shot high, wide right. I think there might have been a bit of a deflection on that one. Looks to find Danskin again. Svek coming to support. Danskin finds Sam Towner with the puck. Play this one back around, but into a sea of MK bodies on the boards. Ulrich finds Towner. Into Svek behind. Oh, I look to find Bartholomew on the back. Danskin flies into bodies.
Bad effort. MK on the break though now.
It's Cameron Hamill tied up by Finley Ulrich. Ulrich was skate centre ice.
There. Takes it over the blue line.
No offside.
Just intercepted by the MK. It's Robertson now. Good work by Finley Ulrich.
And Tom Barry, as he gets the puck away to the supporting Finley Ulrich. Bartholomew's going to have one into the body. As a couple of better minutes here from Hull. This game is really swinging end to end. It's great. Open hockey action. Back underway, MK will fire this one around the boards. try and clear this one. Bobby Young was the one putting some pressure on with the forecheck. Bringing exit the zone. It's Gulliver. He's trying to be tied up by Chamberlain, but gets the puck across, but Hull should clear. Barmer off the boards, and they do. Chamberlain might be first to this. Just got there to the MK man. It would have been dangerous 2-on-1 had it reached Chamberlain. MK should bring this one out their own zone once again with Ed Nags. Gulliver's there to chase this one in, but Stubley should get there first. Nags beats him to it, just cuts across, but
managed to get out in the end. I'll tell you what, you could see what Deck Barmer was trying to do there.
Yeah, Bonner was dropping back, but so was Ben Solder of MK. Similar thing there, Gulliver looking for the long stretch pass, but Stubley picks it up. Oh, good stick in by Brown on Bonner there, and two Hull players collide. Fakes the shot, does...
Little fake there by Stewart. Wilcox gets the stick in for the deflection. Bonner using his body there well.
It was good work by Bonner to back up Brown there, and as plays this one down the ice, we'll get an icing call once more. MK's bench coach seemingly not too happy with something. Wishing to have a few words from distance with one of our officials here. We've already seen one bench coach ejected from the game this week. Chance, Angus Lang diving to his right side, and we'll get a whistle. Angus Lang's second start for the Hull Seahawks started last night also away at the Bristol Pitbulls. So you've got to say, I think we spoke to Matty Davis before the game, and he felt a bit sorry for Angus with how the first goal was conceded. It's got to be one of the unluckiest goals you'll ever see, and it was his first for the club. Shot bounced off the backboards, ends up deflecting and catching him on the rear end, shall we say, before making its way into the net. Bartholomew looking to be tied up here, but uses that large frame. Deflection, he should be first to it again. Svek may take it away. And he does. Pass past Carter Hamill. Ulrich looks to put Martelli under some pressure.
Good turn by Martelli there. Turn, bit of a break there for MK. They're trying to take it over the blue line.
Brown will just dump it in. Bartholomew under some pressure there.
Good pass to Svek. Another good pass to Ulrich by Svek. Good turn.
Straight past McEwen. Just a good bit of, I think it's a good check there by the MK man to force Ulrich back over the blue line. Bringing out once more will MK. Herman and Venus to the ice. They've had, what I've seen, pretty cracking starts to the season. Of course, Rory Herman had a great year while he was here last season in the National Division. Change of club this year, change of scenery, but still
lovely touch there. Bobby Chamberlain. Oh, wow.
And we'll get a penalty on that one. The arm's already up. Bobby Chamberlain looked to use the body to cut across. And it looks like Green's going to head to the box, but I think Chamberlain might be heading there as well. I think we've got a Chamberlain waiting to get off the ice there. I think we may have a hook against the MK player, but we'll wait and see what's happening here with Bobby Chamberlain's penalty. He's certainly not happy about it, as were a few people on the Seahawks bench below us as well. We will stay 5-on-5. Two penalties cancel each other out. 6:31 on the clock. 2 minutes for embellishment against Bobby Chamberlain. For those who might be wondering what embellishment is, making it a bit obvious. footballers might call it diving. But the penalty's been given against the MK player.
Penalty
anyway.
as follows. First on the Hull Wreckage Seahawks, into the Wooden Creations penalty box goes number 21, sponsored by Hygiene, Bobby Chamberlain. He gets 2 minutes for embellishment. And for the Milton Keynes Lightning, also into the Wooden Creations penalty box goes number 21, Ross Green. He receives 2 minutes for hooking. All penalties 13:29. Seahawks 21, 2 minutes embellishment. Lightning 21, 2 minutes for hooking. All penalties 13:29.
MK picks this one up with McEwen, looks to find Herman. Venus will pick it up right side. Solder waiting. Salem can try and be first this one, but Venus beats him to it. They'll cut in, look to maybe shoot.
Good save.
I think that's hit Lang in the grill, that one. Good enough to keep it away. Bit of a battle going on against the boards here as well. Hull can try and clear this one. Wilcox had it taken off his stick. Deflected off the back of the soccer Wilcox and into the roof here at the Hull Ice Arena. 5 versus 7 remaining in the first period. Chance for Gulliver, beats Tom Barry down.
Good check by Tom Barry there.
And a few MK, I think, fans wanting something a bit more there. Ulrich plays it inside, looks fine Finley or Ulrich, but it's red there. I think it was Stewart. The long pass only finds the Hull man. Ulrich cuts back, turns, does well.
Lovely little bit of skill there by Ulrich. Slows the play down a little bit there. Ulrich again plays it down the ice, picked up by MK. Now to Stewart in the middle, gets a little tip to Gulliver. Gulliver plays it, shot, good save by Angus Lang, but it's an opportunity, and it's hit, it's come off the iron, and it's cleared up by Lee Pollitt, and he just flings that puck down the ice there. So we're going to change lines, and we have an icing call.
Both penalties have been served.
And we're underway. Face up Brock Bartholomew with a good chip there down to Owen Bruton. Bruton just couldn't quite get it under control. It's Bartholomew again on the puck. He's just going to slow things down and go behind the net. Flings the pass to Bobby Young there, who takes it over the blue line. Owen Bruton going in the middle. Good bit of stick work, and it's a goal! Bobby Young with a fantastic finish. What a goal!
Back underway, Bonner's going to fire this one down. Salem and Christie under some pressure as well. Great start for Hull. It's been a bit of an up and down performance, you got to say, but they'll be happy to be 1-0 up, is what we'll say.
That's goal number 1 to the Hull Wreckage Seahawks. Scored by number 81, sponsored by Keogh Agricultural Services, Bobby Young. Unassisted at 16-16. Goal 1 to the Hull Wreckage Seahawks, scored by 81, no assist at 16-16.
The last few moments, been a few chances firing in around the net as well. A bit of an awkward 30 seconds or so for MK. They'll go past Barman though. Tamil, I believe, looking for a
tried
teammate.
to find the pass there.
We've got a whistle on the ice. I think it's just the net's come off its moorings. There's a few players all went around the back of it at once.
That finish by Bobby Young, though. What a finish. The way he controlled that and just flicked it into the top corner. Beautiful stuff.
Just see, each week and since the start of the season, Bobby's just been starting to find a groove. 2:51 remains the first period. It's back to Nags. Towner going to pick this one up. And Barmer should be first to around the boards. Hull all back in towards the MKN, looking to try and create another chance. Towner skating quick. Ulrich in the slot as well. He's going to head around the back of the net, tied up by Nags.
See what Towner was trying to do there with the use of his body there. Try and create an opportunity for Ulrich. That's a good pass. Oh, Venus just couldn't quite get it under control. He's kind of mishit that pass.
It's worked out for them. MK will chip this one across, but it'll hit. I think it's Tom Barry just in the chest. They'll bring that down. Ulrich now heads into the MK zone. They'll fire this one in off the pads. McEwen first to in. He'll turn back towards his own net under some pressure from Svek. Plays it nicely around the board to a teammate. He's Herman. And Svek's going to try and time up. Finds. He's Bobby Young. He's going to cut around the back of the net. Chamberlain.
Oh, that's a right idea. Brock though.
He looked to try and just get past Herman with a one step, but Herman too good for that one.
Just got to be careful here.
Solder will make his way into the zone. I think MK, he's a player exiting the ice, wanted that a little bit quicker. Solder just took a few extra moments there to find his way into the Hull defensive zone.
It's a lovely pass.
Looks fine,
just
Bruton.
couldn't control it, Bruton there.
And Skendel into the ice and we'll get an offside against the MK Lightning. 1:25 remaining of the first period.
So big shout this evening to Natalie and Dave who are sat in C block this evening. Congratulations on the birth of new baby Elliot. And also, it's their first wedding anniversary.
Back underway. MK win the draw with Tim Wallace. That was fired. It's a bit of an awkward bounce. It just hit the very bottom of the glass. Angus Lang coming out to eventually stop it. As the MK play goes for a slip.
By Deck there, and we've got the slip.
And we'll get an icing call off that there. The pass not finding anybody. It just gives MK another chance in a good area of the ice. Minute 12 on the clock. We'll take a moment now just before we head into the first intermission. We do understand there have been a few technical issues with the stream. They are being resolved. We do apologise for any inconvenience. We hope you are now back with us following the whole Seahawks and the MK Lightning on the Power PPV live stream. Into the final minutes.
Good skating there by Finley Ulrich. Visits Towner.
Plays it Svek. Enters the zone. Just taking his time. Will launch one.
Well, netman didn't know where that was going, and the puck gets stuck behind the netting there.
And what a lovely thing to do. Photographer Adam Everett finding someone in the crowd who'd like a souvenir there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Now a chance for Hull in the MK defensive zone. 43 seconds on the clock. Wait, this one's get going again, and we are now underway. Finds Barry at the blue line, plays this one off. I don't know if he just got his skate caught on something there. I think it's Bobby Young falling awkwardly down to the ice. Apologies, that's 91. It's not 81. It's Nathan Salem. It was. He just had a bit of a slip. That'll be dumped in towards the net of Lang. Bartholomew first to it. And Chamberlain will play this one off the boards, and it will find its way past Salisbury.
A bit of a slip there by Salisbury, wasn't it?
We play it high off the glass towards Rutkiss. Bit of a bobble. And Young will just fire this one down. That's not caught a deflection, and with 1.8 on the clock, we'll get an icing call. And for those that didn't manage to catch the live stream of the Bristol Footballs and the Hull Wreckage Seahawks, still know that last night there was 0.8 seconds on the clock, and Bristol thought they'd scored in those 0.8, but it was ruled that the clock had already gone. 1.8 is a little bit more dangerous. Hull will be hoping to just win this face-off and kill off this second. And we'll reset the face-off. Similar things happened again here. We're going to reset the face-off, and we've knocked a bit of time off the clock. We've got 0.7 now. And that one will be deflected with a stick by Angus Lang round the back of his own net. And the Hull Racket Seahawks will head back to the dressing rooms for the first period intermission of a 1-goal lead, courtesy of number 81, Bobby Young. We'll be back with you in just over 15 minutes' time for the second period of the Hull Racket Seahawks and the Milton Keynes Lightning.
shots on goal in the first period. On Milton Keynes, 10. On the Hull Reckitt Seahawks, 7. 10 on the Lightning and 7 on the Seahawks.
Good evening and welcome back to the NIHL National Division matchup between the Hull Wreckit Seahawks and the MK Lightning. The Hull Wreckit Seahawks lead 1-0 at the moment. Would you say they're good value for the lead, Martin, or...?
Yeah, it was a real topsy-turvy period, I'd say. Obviously, both teams were really high at one point, really end-to-end in transition, but I think the Seahawks did just enough to get that goal and deserve it in the end. They really started to tidy a few things up, get some passes together. Yeah, I'd say 1-0's a fair reflection of the game so far.
The one chance we'll remember is the one, it was Liam Stewart on the back door. A possible chance to feed one in. Unfortunately not able to do so. And as you say, sorry, not Liam Stewart, Mackenzie Stewart. Liam Stewart, of course, also a former MK Lightning player, but Mackenzie Stewart not able to feed that one in on the back door. And we'll see Hull Wreckit Seahawks now making their way back to the ice, led by the netminder Angus Lang. Home debut tonight for Angus. Patiently waiting for the door to open. There we go. I like that from Angus. I think he waited for the drop there, essentially. He wanted a bit of a special entrance. Well, we're now ready to be back underway here. Between the Seahawks and the Lightning, of course, to that one goal. A bit of a highlight reel one from Bobby Young. Must say, on behalf of the Hull Wreckit Seahawks and the Powermedia.Live stream team, we do apologise for any inconvenience you may have had in the first period due to a slight technical issue. We do believe all those who have contacted the support team have been sent up a backup link that you should be now be viewing us via. We hope that has worked out for you, and we hope you can enjoy the remaining 40 minutes plus potential overtime and shootout in this extremely exciting matchup. And we're back underway. Pucked by Bartholomew. Finds him once again, looks for the long stretching pass, but Red intercepted by the MK man. Not be chipped forward. Oh, it was a nice pass in towards Gulliver by MK. They'll look to try and sift that one past Svek, but McEwen will pick it up as it's loose. Played around the back of the board towards Nags. Just chips this one inside, and his potential breakaway here. Gulliver got a teammate with him. I think it's Ben Solder. And Barry will mop that one up. Still needing his own exit, and he'll just be forced through there by Hull. Finley Ulrich, who just manages to chip that one on. Pass will evade everyone on the ice, and we'll get an icing call. Head back down towards the MK net. Must say, back at the Hull Ice Arena for the first time in a few weeks. It's a very good crowd here tonight. It's a good atmosphere as well. Yeah,
it really is. Yeah, it's a brilliant atmosphere. Really good to see the fans back in the Ice Arena. Enjoying some hockey.
Certainly so. New look line of Bobby and Owen Bruton. Takes the ice for the first time in the second period. Of course, 3 goals for this line last night, and Bobby Young getting the goal in the first period. Pretty good production, that one, for a line that almost came together by accident, according to Matty Davis. Calling for delay of game. Well, that's what Hull are calling for, but I think it's just going to be a face-off. Hull bench thinking that one was deliberately played over the glass. Just under a minute gone. Apparently it's a Wednesday morning training session. Of course, Wednesday mornings in the National Division. A few of the players are at work. Not quite as many bodies available. That one looked to be passed through traffic. This line, Owen, Bobby and Bobby did a few drills together, and apparently Matty just saw stars.
Oh, well, such talent there. Owen, obviously a very promising prospect, representing GB.
Under 20s in December, yes. Of course, he's only 17 years of age, played for the under 18s last year in their trip away. And they've got the under 20s it's competition in Dumfries in December.
Yeah, they certainly have, and all the best to him in that, and he deserves his place.
Spent a lot of this season so far playing on the third line as Owen Bruton. Finally got his chance to head up the order and try and impress, and he's certainly done that through 4 periods. That's a lovely pass off the boards. Bruton in behind, but goal!
And it's a goal!
Bobby
Yes.
Chamberlain, little D can pass the netminder. Weren't sure if Bobby was going to pass that one. Owen Bruton was coming in behind into the slot, but a little bit of puck movement and just backhands it past the netminder. And it's 2-0 to the Hull Wreckett Seahawks.
Lovely finish, that. Lovely finish. That pass at the beginning off the boards. Bobby one-on-one.
It seemed to catch MK in the headlights. They were all just a bit at a standstill.
Yeah.
Then Bobby almost just walks into the zone.
That whole first period, with the way MK have been playing, there hasn't been those opportunities. It's almost like the lights went out temporarily just then.
I wonder if it was the threat of the pass to Bruton that just kept the netminder in his crease and just give Chamberlain the opportunity to work him and play it past.
That's goal number 2 for the Hull Wreckett Seahawks. Scored by number 21, sponsored by Hygiene, Bobby Chamberlain. Assisted by number 56, sponsored by the Rowe family, Tom Stubley. Time of the goal, 21:32. That's goal 2 for the Hull Wreckett Seahawks. Scored 21, assisted 56 at 21:32.
It's really good work. I think that's Lee Bonner just tying up the MK man. And they should get a zone exit here. Really good work with using the body by Chris Wilcox to defend the puck there.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Got the change there. Sam Towner comes on and Finley Ulrich. And Emil Schweck.
I say goal by Bobby Chamberlain there. 3 in 4 and a bit periods now. He had on the goal front a pretty slow start to the season. He was top 3 in the league in assists before this weekend, but on the goals, I think he'd only had 3 or 4 in the season so far. So yeah, 3 and 4 periods with this new look line. It's really starting to take shape, something special perhaps for the Seahawks. MK Man is going to evade a bit of pressure there, enter the zone, goes past, looking to get a shot away in line. Unable to do so, heads around the back of the net. Salisbury may pick this one up. Beaten to it by Bartholomew.
She's not got caught up in the skates there.
A couple of old players colliding even on the blue line here. Just need to pay attention for a moment. MK heading down to the zone. Bartholomew will pick this one up. Just plays it back of the stick to Barry.
Good use
plays
of the ball
forward.
there.
It won't be enough to make it down to the end of the zone. McEwen picks it up under a bit of pressure from Ulrich as he'll make a change. Long pass tipped in by Gulliver. Lang will pick it up and just leave it for Barmer. Nice bit of work there. Good communication. We've seen a couple of those go wrong so far this year.
Deck with a 10. Good pass into the middle. Bobby Chamberlain. Off the lid by the looks of it.
Chance to break down the other end though. Hull backing up. Good sticking by Barmer on McEwen. Rutkiss will take it out and Chamberlain will take him out almost.
Yeah.
Long pass, finds Chamberlain. It was chipped over. Bruton would have been able to go for that one. He did manage to stay on side, but I think he was already shifted his weight to cut back. Bruton going to look to complete this change, get the third line on. Let's find Wallace. He turns back.
Deck with a huge check on the boards there on
Mackenzie
Wallace.
Stewart heads down. I think it's going to be a tripping call on the Hull Wreckett Seahawks there as Mackenzie Stewart looked to turn. Sort of fell flat on his back. A couple of words, I think there. I think they're just joking around. I think Hull man, is it Bobby Young? I can't quite see from there.
Yeah, it's Bobby Young, yeah.
I think Bobby Young might be just giving him a few jokey words about how he went down there. But Bobby Young heads to the penalty box, and it's the first penalty kill of the day. I say we've had 2 penalties,
yes.
but they were coincidental. It was we've had
penalty
no power
as
plays.
follows on the Hull Wreckett Seahawks. Into the Wooden Creations penalty box goes number 81, sponsored by Keogh Agricultural Services, Bobby Young. Bobby gets 2 minutes for hooking. Penalty 24-24. Seahawks 81. 2 minutes for hooking, 24-24.
That's bobbled out, and Angus Lang gets to it. The second attempt, shot by Wallace.
Yeah, he did really well there because he sort of like bobbled in the air and he had to catch it in mid-air. He's had a solid home debut, I'd say, so far in the Hull Wreckage Seahawks jersey.
Still a long way to go, though. 35 minutes at least remaining in this one. And MK are a team that always carry a threat. 1:35 remaining in the power play. Solder on the blue line. Plays this right side. Wallace going to head this one around the back of the net.
Oh, we've got a slip down there.
Been a couple of slips tonight by the MK guys. Don't know if they're quite got the edges prepared for this ice, maybe. Solder will head back. Pick this one up. Minute 15 of the man advantage remaining. Solder will enter the zone himself. Cuts inside Bartholomew. Turned in. Chance here by Rutkiss. Lays it off. Wallace, iron. Hull wanting a call. Nothing given on the ice. Bartholomew sends this one round the boards all the way down towards the netminder. Headley will just use the stick to trap that one. And MK will come down the ice once again with Wallace. Looks to go past Ulrich and does. Feeds Venus.
Pass again. Good save.
Really good pad save by Lang down low to his left. Venus finds Wallace. 35 seconds on the power play remaining. Plays this left side goal, MK. 25:55 gone of this game, and MK get one back. High looks to be over Angus Lang's right shoulder. And on the power play, MK make the Seahawks pay.
Yeah, it was a well-placed shot. Not much Lang could have done about that, to be fair. Just saying how good he's been doing, because he's been peppered quite a bit just recently, but yeah, a good finish by MK.
Difficult angle, tight finish, and as the puck's moving across, Angus is working away his crosser crease, and it's a very good finish by the MK man. And brings them back within one. Scored by number 71 for the MK Lightning, that's Harry Gulliver. Assisted by number 28, Tim Wallace, and number 59, Ross Venus.
That's goal number 1 for the Milton Keynes Lightning. Scored by 71, Harry Gulliver. Assisted by 28, Tim Wallace. And a second assist from 59, Ross Venus. Time of the goal, 25:55. Milton Keynes' first goal, scored 71, assisted 28 and 59 at 25:55.
Back underway. MK, that one's loose, that's high up into the net. Get another face-off. It's a dangerous period of the game now where Hull have been, particularly at a 5-on-5, maybe for the latter, well, certainly I'd say of the second period, and even the latter of the first, we're probably looking the more dangerous 5v5, but with that power play goal, MK are back within one, that's chance!
And it's in!
Bobby Young, second of the game!
Great finish.
Awkward bounce, Headley was diving across his net, and Bobby Young feated underneath him, and 3-1. Didn't take long for the Seahawks to regain the 2-goal advantage.
No, it really didn't. Fantastic finish. Bobby Young's been on fire this evening. He's playing some phenomenal hockey at the minute.
All he had to do was get in close. He found the loose puck. He just had to find the gap around Headley, diving across the crease. Back underway. Headley will just use the stick, and he's going to be forced to play that one out. Incoming pressure from Ulrich. Gulliver on the puck now, enters the zone. Bartholomew back skating.
That's goal number 3 for the Hull Wreckage Seahawks. Scored by number 91, sponsored by Vive Le Velo, Nathan Salem.
I think we've got maybe a bit of...
Assisted by 21, sponsored by Hygiene, Bobby Chamberlain. And a second assist from number 56, sponsored by the Rowe family, Tom Stubley. Time of the goal, 26:14.
I think we will get a correction on there in a moment. That was certainly scored by 81, Bobby Young, assisted 21, Bobby Chamberlain, and 56, Tom Stubley. Oh, that's a good save. Not quite sure, I think it was just low blocker. And that's a nice pass, finds Gulliver in behind Bartholomew. Tom Barry going to come across. Fired in. Oh!
Wow.
And I think that net's come off its moorings accidentally as the netminder's diving across. The lamp did come on, And we'll see what the call is here. I think it is going to be a face-off. And it does look to be that way. MK hovering around one face-off circle, Hull around the other. I don't think that one quite works out, but I think in the great effort to stop the puck finding its way into the net, net just moved off its moorings a little bit. Volunteer behind the net just with a trigger finger. Lighting that lamp a little bit too prematurely. Bartholomew, nice feed, but Town is under some pressure, turns away from McEwen.
Lovely take there.
Good turn by Svek.
Good pass.
Blocked well by the body of the MK man. Not quite sure who that one was, but it was a very good bit of defensive work. Finds Ulrich. Oh, that's loose, and Svek looked to pick up the rebound as well, didn't he?
He was there or thereabouts, wasn't it?
MK should now finally get a clean exit, and they do. Sol just going to turn away from some pressure. Can't feed the pass around, but that's a little bit loose. Venus, wide right.
And the Seahawks take it up the ice now. Bartholomew takes it over the blue line.
I think it was just blocked there, wasn't it? It was Nags in close, and he'll come away with the puck. Deflected out the air by Bartholomew, but it's ended up favouring MK.
Pollitt there, and no one knew where it was at that moment in time.
There's Pollitt just going to chip this one around the board, but Martelli will keep it in the blue. Nice little feint to get around Pollitt. That puck's fired around the back of the net. Picked up by Green. Stewart off the sock of Bonner, and chance to break now down the ice. Bonner not able to get past Martelli, and MK will pick this one back up behind their own net. Danskin forced to play this one. Couple of Hull players on the bench expecting an icing call.
Tell you what, Bobby Young again. What a pass as well. Oh, Bobby Chamberlain just couldn't get it quite under control. Tied up on the balls there, and MK got their exit.
Wallace is going to feed Stewart, but it was just a little bit, I don't want to say it didn't look lazy, but it was just a little bit. And I think we'll get a whistle here for that puck hitting the lights, but Hull not happy with the collision on centre ice involving Declan Barmer. We're going to face off on the centre circle. Good win on the draw by Bobby Young against Tim Wallace, but Bruton under some pressure, and MK will be able to force it into the Hull zone. Barmer first to it. Backhand pass finds Chamberlain.
That's a right idea. Oh, I tell you what, Bruton could have just got that under control. There was a good opportunity there. Good pass by Barmer to take it over the blue line.
Really good read.
Bobby Young with a great pass.
Oh.
Cleared by MK.
Good pressure from Bruton to tie up Martelli.
Brilliant there.
I think a lot of the times the young players, you put them up on a higher line and they either sink or swim. And I tell you what, Owen Bruton is swimming at the moment.
He really is, yeah. He doesn't look out of place at all. He fits in really well. He's always put in a good shift, though, as Bruton.
Now playing with players such as Chamberlain and Bobby Young, he's really starting to have a bit more of an impact. Town are just going to play that one back to Chamberlain.
And that's
find Ulrich. This is really
back
good
pass
work.
there, and Finley Ulrich there. Good bit still. You could see what he was trying to do with a bit of back pass there with the stick. Barry there picks up the puck though.
They are looking confident in the way they move the puck at the moment, aren't they?
They really are. They're passing so well. Emil, just wide right. Took a bit of a deflection, but Barry puts a shift in.
Oh, he certainly has. That's one of the reasons why they brought him. He's a that's
well, what a
great
save
work
by Lang, and then cleared off the line.
Oh, it's the clearance. I think it might have been, was it Finley Ulrich who just managed to get a stick on that one and just drag it away. As Brown plays this one in behind the net, Lang will pick it up. You can fire that one high, and it ends up finding Ulrich, and Svek on a break. Christie backing up.
Oh, he's just hit it wide.
Has to come all the way around to Robertson. Chance for MK to go down the other way. 3v3.
It's a good pass. Oh, Bobby Young there.
Just that little bit of pressure from behind, just sort of forced the early pass. Ulrich finds Svek once more.
Ulrich there. Oh, I'll tell you what, it was unlucky. Just got it tipped away from him.
No call on the ice
there, but no call. It looked like a bit of a 50-50 there, really.
They just got tangled up. I think it was Tom Barry and Harry Gulliver. That's into the body by Bobby Young. Finds Venus, pass across. Oh, just can't quite control it. And Angus Lang out just a yard or so, just to cut off the angle a little bit.
He's been solid tonight. I've been very impressed with his debut.
Home debut.
Home debut, should I say? Yeah.
Because Angus on a two-way with the Sheffield Steelers. Spent a little bit of time over the last couple of years in America as well, I believe. And now this weekend, given his chance to start for the Seahawks. .8:25 remaining of this second period. Seahawks lead by 2. That finds its way through. Bruton just looked to play that one around.
Lovely little stick work there by Chamberlain. Good use of the body as well, and the surely.
And he's been told to get up by one of the officials. And I think he will head to the penalty box. Headley having a few words with Chamberlain. We'll wait and see what the call is. Nobody's headed to the box yet, but we did have a whistle and an arm up by the official.
Yeah.
Surely Bobby can't get 2 embellishments in a night, can he?
You'd like to think not, no.
He seems to be stayed on the ice around that face-off circle, expecting a power play, yeah. Power play unit is out. It's going to be, I think it's Ben Solder of the MK Lightning to the penalty box. And he's got a few words to say about it. Very politely told by one of our officials, Mr. Hewitt. Just sit down.
Yeah.
First power play of the night for the Hull Wreckett Seahawks. MK have had one. This
penalty as follows on Milton Keynes Lightning. Into the Wooden Creations penalty box goes number 96, Ben Solder. 2 minutes for holding. That penalty at 31:49. That's Lightning 96, 2 minutes for holding at 31:49.
And drop back pass finds Young.
That's lovely, but
just stretch the Svek, spins, keeps possession, finds Chamberlain, gets the entry. Now we'll just try and cycle the puck as well as they did last night on the power play. Well, that's a risky pass. Brock should keep this one in the blue line. Does Chamberlain forced to play it early though? And I think they've got away with that one. It finds Svek.
Yeah, they have done really. They tried to rush that a bit of a mistake by Bartholomew there. Good pass in there.
It was a risky pass to find in the first place.
Gives it to Chamberlain. Chamberlain back to a good pass.
Oh, Svek just didn't quite have the body angled correctly for that. Just be cleared just beyond Wallace. He'll come off for a change. The rest of the MK PK unit stays out there. Venus replaces Wallace, and they'll get the zone entry with Young. Just going to drop this off for Ulrich. Finds Svek right side. Cycles back to Bartholomew. Under some
lovely
pressure.
pass
nice
there.
pass around the
lovely passing, and it's just hit the back of the net there by Bobby Chamberlain.
Just didn't quite catch that one as he expected. Bartholomew finds Chamberlain once more. Into Young. It's the loose. Ulrich. Finds couldn't quite find Chamberlain, but Bartholomew will keep it in.
On the blue line though.
Nice pass inside.
Plays it through the legs there.
Can't quite find Svek through all the bodies, and that will head its way down to Angus Lang's net. Only 18 seconds remaining of the power play. And Hull just look like they're going to be patient here. They'd rather have the puck, just get the zone entry, and might not even get that with the icing there. And they could have maybe just been a little bit more patient. Get the zone entry, and I know the MK player is going to come out the box, but even at 5-on-5, you've still got the puck in the right zone.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
could have been a little bit more patient. Just the icing here is just not the right play.
Lightning back to full strength. Milton Keynes to full strength.
Nice pass inside, though. Towner cuts back. Looks
It's a lovely pass by Towner there.
Bonner fires from a tight angle, and Headley's just going to have to glove that one. And they now will get that offensive zone face-off. .5:56 remains of the second period here. Towner wins the draw. Bonner just going to chip it across to the right side. Salem picks this one up behind the net under pressure from Nags. Turns it into Towner. He's under pressure from... And
Way
in! Lee Bonner!
What a finish!
4-1! Bones heads his way down to the bench. High fives all round on that one. And the Hull Wreckers Seahawks lead by 3. Goals scored 74, Lee Bonner. Assist 16, Sam Towner. 91, Nathan Salem.
That's goal number 4 for the Hull Wreckage Seahawks. Scored by number 74, sponsored by Wooden Creations, Lee Bonner. Assisted by number 16, sponsored by the Gladding family, Sam Towner, and a second assist from number 91, sponsored by Vive Lavello, Nathan Salem. Time of the goal, 32:17. Scored 74, assisted 16 and 91 at 32:17.
Young wins the draw. Chamberlain just looked to fire it through the bodies. I don't think Headley saw it. Lucky for him, it was wide of the net. Martelli just looks to force this one out of the zone, but it's kept away by Chamberlain. But secondarily, it'll be played forward by the MK man. And there's a chance for a shot.
Good save by Lang again. Opportunity here. Look, Bruton.
There's going to be no icing. Bruton's first to the puck. He's under pressure from Martelli, but he'll bring it away. And even though he's lost possession there, he's done a very good job by just allowing his teammates to come and find him in support. Fortunately, they can't do much with it as MK win the battle on the boards, and it's chipped up by Robertson. He looks to be first to it with Tom Barry. Good stick in and finds Bartholomew. 4.5 minutes remaining.
Oh, lovely. Lovely bit of skill with the skate there. He's fired in. Oh, Beck just wide.
I think he's wanting a goal. He didn't get one last night. I think he's wanting his name on that score sheet. Robertson just going to fire that one in again. Barry first to it once more. He deflects off the back of Bartholomew. Dangerous here. Stewart doesn't quite get it away, and it's in. It's a goal from the Milton Keynes Lightning. Not quite sure. It might be Tim Wallace, the player coach, who's just got on the end of this one. It was a couple of awkward
deflections in there. It was a
yeah, exactly. It came off I think the back of the sock of Bartholomew into the MK player, fired across the net, bobbling all around the crease of Angus Lang, and I think Tim Wallace might have just poked it in on the back door.
He already made the save to his right, and then he just couldn't get back to his left. It was just a bit of a scrappy goal from MK, but you'll take him.
Say 4-2 here at the Hull Ice Arena.
That's goal number 2 to the Milton Keynes Lightning. Scored by 28, Tim Wallace. Assisted by 16, Mackenzie Stewart. And a second assist from number 10, Tom Rutkiss. Time of the goal, 35:55. Milton Keynes, goal 2, scored 28. Assisted 16 and 10 at 35:55.
We nearly got underway. Nathan said I'm not too happy with Tim Wallace at the face-off. MK bench really not happy with this one. And I think Nathan Saylor has managed to draw a penalty at the face-off there. A lot of frustration in and around the bench right now for the Seahawks.
And it's Salem going into the penalty box.
Yeah, I think it was all the little movements. I assume it's just a delay of game. We'll wait the official call, but that would be my assumption. It's been called as a bench minor.
Penalty as follows on the Hull Wreckit Seahawks. A face-off violation, which is a 2-minute bench minor. Seahawks penalty is a face-off violation, which is a 2-minute bench minor.
MK Lightning, they're 1 for 1 on the power play so far. We'll see what they can do on this one. Wallace just patient, backing up and moving again. Drops the puck off. Venus fires through a few bodies. Fired in, managed to deflect it away. Finds Venus again. Solden out the blue line. Shot, fired into Lang. They'll be forced away. It's Sam Towner, sends it around the boards. Hull change the penalty kill unit. Minute now remaining of the power play. Tom Barry looking to try and get a stick in. Barmer should be the first to this. Under pressure from Gulliver though. But the pass for MK, well, I think it was Tim Wallace, wasn't quite able to get to what his teammate was anticipating. That's fired into the bench by Headley. .49 seconds remaining of the power play for MK. Back underway. So we've had Nags. .40 seconds on the power play. Plays it across. Stewart just leaves that for a teammate. Eventually find Bartholomew, and he does well.
Great clearance there. It's exactly what you need. Less than 30 seconds on the clock in the power play.
Feed his left side. Does get a zone entry.
That's
feeds
a good
inside.
pass. Oh, he just mishits it completely. Good opportunity there for MK.
Yeah, it was McEwen, and now chance for Hull to just run off the remaining 10 seconds. It's still loose. That was very, very well played by Hull.
They'll see out this power
Seahawks
play.
back to full strength. Hull Wreckit Seahawks to full strength.
That's a lovely pass by Salem, and it's gloved.
Straight out of the box. Barmer feeds him right side, Salem finds Ulrich, and then, as you say, Headley stands up to it. But minute 50 remaining of the second period. It's a much better job on the penalty kill there for the Hull Wreckit Seahawks. Didn't allow MK to really settle in.
No, absolutely not. A really good penalty kill there. Back to full strength, face off in the offensive zone. Let's see what. Oh, look at the turn. Oh, tell you what. I want a bad effort at all, that.
Tried to catch Headley sleeping. Puck trapped across the boards. It's with Towner. Finds its way out with Green of MK. Knocks it to Venus to his left side. He cuts past Ulrich. Skates behind Wallace into a lot of bodies. Finds Gulliver. It's good work by MK. This is Green. He's going to get that one go. And it's a block. I think it's Bobby Young. I think it's Winston. Bobby Young's wincing in pain there. I think he took that on the knee. Still on the ice though, and he looks to try and get a stick in on Martelli. That's loose, off the pads. And it's another block. That's high. Martelli picks it up on centre ice, plays it to Venus. Forced out the zone. Martelli once more. Green to his right. Finds him. Gulliver ahead. Gulliver wasn't able to control that one. It will find its way to Barmer behind the net. That's a poor
pass and use of the boards there.
Christie.
Good pass there.
As into Stubley. It's bounced off the boards awkwardly. Hull needs to try and get this clear. 30 seconds remaining of the period. Svek. Nice feed into Bobby Young.
You could see what he was trying to do with the stick there. It just wasn't quite enough.
Still battling here on the boards with Wallace. And Chamberlain will just play this one back to Barry. There's 15 seconds remaining in the period.
Good pass to Brock Bartholomew. Uses the boards to get to Barry. It's a bit of a loose pass
5
again, though.
seconds, yeah.
Barry manages to clear it.
And we will get a whistle of 0.6. If 0.8 wasn't enough last night, surely 0.6 isn't enough, but you can score directly from the face-off. It's always an opportunity, but Hull just needs to get bodies here between McEwen at the face-off circle and that goal of Lang. And that'll find its way to the boards. And the Hull Racket Seahawks head back to the dressing room at the end of the second period with a 4-2 lead. They'll be pretty happy with that, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. This is the period where we really came into our stride, I think, and played some really good hockey. MK didn't really have the answers at certain points. There was some really good stuff being played there. And some great finish. Bobby Young's been on fire tonight. I've been very impressed with what he's been able to do on the ice tonight.
Been a couple of scrappy bits of play at the back from the Seahawks, but the 2 goals for MK, one on the power play, of course. Hull would have hoped to have managed to kill off that penalty, but with a power play as strong as MK is, they're always a threat. Then the other one is just a bit of an awkward bounce and it finds Tim Wallace. So in terms of out-and-out clear chances, they've done well at stopping them.
Yeah, 100%. No, I totally agree with that. And yeah, I think Lang's had a really good home debut. He's made some great saves. And just a bit of confusion, a bit of chat with the officials going on down on the ice.
Yeah, I think it's certainly Christie from MK. I think it's Barmer. I can't quite see who the other player is from Hull.
It's Chris Wilcox.
Is it Chris Wilcox? All having a few chats with the officials down at the penalty box. If there is anything to come from that, we'll of course alert you at the start of the third period, and that will be in just over 15 minutes' time. We've got Chuck-a-Puck, and then we'll get the ice resurfaced. Make sure you're back with us. And I say just over 15 minutes' time for the third period action between the Hull Racket Seahawks and the Milton Keynes Lightning.
And now it's time for the Chuck a Puck competition. We'll get a target on the ice in a moment, and the object is to throw your puck and get it as close as possible to the polar bear as you can. The best way to win is to get it right between his toes. Are we ready? Are the first contestants ready? Okay, let's get started. Throw your puck straight along that red line. Right to the polar bear, nearest to the polar bear wins. Are you ready? In 3, 1. Chuck them pucks. That's it, chuck them pucks. Easiest way or the best way is to get them as close to the ice as possible. Almost slide them. Nice and gently, don't have to be too hard. If you've watched curling on the telly in the Olympics, it's a very similar thing. Once you've had your turn, if you'd like to leave the carpet as soon as you can, by the other entrance. That's it, keep chucking them pucks. Straight at the polar bear's toes, we've got nobody close yet. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, what a shame. But that's the way to do it, nice and gently. Straight at the polar bear. Once you've had your turn, if you can leave the carpet as quick as you can, please. Let the next group on. Straight at that polar bear. Oh, what a shame, what an awful... Oh! Nearly, that's the idea though. Right between his toes. We haven't got a clear winner yet. I think Sammy Seahawks going to need a tape measure tonight. Oh, that's a good one. And when you're getting nearer, straight along that red line. All about technique. Keep chucking them pucks. Oh, what an unfortunate bounce. That's going all the way to the penalty box. That's it. Once you've had your turn, if you'd like to leave the next group, that's it. Now that's... Oh, what a shame. It's still going, though. If there was a contest for the blue line, that would have won it. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, no, we're definitely going to lead a tape measure tonight. Any more? Any more to go? That's it, keep them going. Any more? Are we done? Right, Sammy Seahawk. Let's see who's won out of that. Remember, the winner gets to choose the player at the end of tonight's game to award them their prize. Shot on goal in the second period. On the Hull Wreckit Seahawks, 12. On the Milton Keynes Lightning, 15. 12 on the Hawks and 15 on the Lightning. Thank you for having a go at the Chuck a Puck competition tonight. If you didn't get a chance tonight, there is always our next home game, which is on the 12th of November, face-off 5:30 against the Bristol Pitbulls. Could Nora, the winner of the Chuck a Puck competition, please go to the penalty box in front of the blue seats as soon as you can, please. That's the winner of the Chuck a Puck competition. Please go to the penalty box as soon as you can so you can choose the player you would like to present you with your prize at the end of the evening.
So let's welcome back onto the ice for a third period against the Milton Keynes Lightning.
Welcome back to the Hull Ice Arena for the third period action between the Hull Reckitt Seahawks and the Milton Keynes Lightning. This one currently stands at 4-2 in favour of our Hull Seahawks, Martin, and particularly over the second period managed to stretch the goal advantage out a little bit as well. And you got to say, a little bit of fortune involved with a few of the goals in this game for both sides.
Yeah. No, absolutely. It's kind of a game where the Seahawks have really sort of like got through the gears. First period, there was a few shaky moments to sort of iron them out in the second period. Just need to keep that momentum going, really, and continue where they left off, really. It was a great second period.
Bit of fortune with a couple of the goals. Bobby Chamberlain may have been offside on his goal. And I say, it looks like Tim Wallace, that goal may have come off his skates. So both teams maybe a little bit fortunate. But I say, it's gone both ways. And this game is still a 2-goal game. Hull Reckitt Seahawks making their way back to the ice. I say it's an important start to the period here. 2-goal leads, always dangerous.
Yeah.
Next goal in this one is crucial. If MK get it and feel like they've got a bit of momentum, can all swing in an instant. If Hull can stretch this lead back to 3,
yeah, if they can stretch the goal out to 3, definitely. We need to start off as we mean to go on. The momentum needs to really pick up. Fast start, that's what we need. The Seahawks need a fast start. Like Matty's always been encouraging the players to have a really fast start in these games and hopefully make MK pay.
Thanks for stepping there, Martin.
Yeah.
A little bit of a cough there mid-sentence, but we are back underway. It's a nice turn by Ulrich. He'll just dump this one off the boards. Picked up deep by MK. Long stretching pass, will bounce for Bartholomew. He's got Barry behind him, instead he turns and finds Svek.
Lovely pass to Towner there. Towner takes it over the blue line, he fires it. Saved by the netminder. Back to Bartholomew, uses the boards there, goes straight to Svek.
Be patient, knock it around the back of the net once more. Towner going to have to put Nags under some pressure, but MK will come away with it. It was a little bit of a difficult one there for Towner to get to in the first place, and MK will head down the other end of the ice. It'll bounce off the back of the net. He nearly finds Venus, but Ulrich will pick this up once again. And heads past Nags, finds Svek. Using the body, shield.
That was a good pass in there by Svek. You could see what he was trying to do, but Finley Ulrich just didn't get there in time.
I think he used his body to shield it well and then just couldn't actually get the back of the stick on the pass. That's a nice stretch pass. Look to find Ulrich, and he's able to get a little stick on it. Wasn't able to bring it in. And that pass by Martelli's deflected by Bobby Young. That's off the...
Bobby Chamberlain there.
Farmer, yeah, Bobby Chamberlain will follow this one in. Look, Bruton in the slot.
Oh, bit of confusion there. He fired it and it came off a couple of skates.
Good sticking by Stubley. Use the back of the stick. Martelli be first to it, but Bruton's coming in on the forecheck behind. Dumped in on the net of Lang, and Rutkiss will win the race. Picked up by Hull with Young. They'll just dump that one off. Look to find Chamberlain, which is a little bit beyond him. Stewart picks it up, but still to battle for, and it's with Martelli. Rutkiss chips this one forward, looks to find Mackenzie Stewart. Ganskin's first to it, does well. Back of the stick to Barmer, feeds
Good
Fisher.
use of the balls then, good pass by Fisher. Lee Bonner takes it over the blue line. Lovely use of the stick and his body there.
I think the goal's moved. I think we'll get a whistle. I'll just reset this. Nice little work by Lee Bonner on it. Nice little D, using the body,
yes,
moving the puck in front of the netminder. Unable to just get the shot away though.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No, some really good work there.
It was quick transition as well. I think it was dancing to Barmer, then Fisher's almost dummied it by using his body as a block. That's well out Hull on the break there. Wilcox will be first to this, beats the MK man. Oh, that was loose. Looks to try and find Salem, but it's beyond him. He'll come back around. Salem will get something on that, and he should bring this back under control. He's got Wilcox waiting on the blue line.
Oh, he tried to get it back to Wilcox there, but still fighting for it a bit there. MK is struggling to clear the lines here, and they managed to now.
Yeah,
Danskin on the puck.
A little bit of miscommunication.
Lovely pass by Salem to Bonner. Bonner's fired it in straight away. Oh, and it is just eventually gloved by the MK netminder.
Yeah, he used the body to Headley. I think he thought that was it, it was done, and then as he started to lean, the puck came loose again, and he's had to freeze it. .17:06 remaining on the clock, nearly 3 minutes in to this third period. Svek might fire one. One's getting to the body. It was sort of everything just seemed to part, didn't it?
Yeah.
And leave this shooting lane for Svek.
The curtains opened, he took the shot.
I think almost he'd have rather had that, a few bodies in there just to try and take away Headley's eyes.
Lovely pass by Svek there. Bartholomew with another good pass.
Just behind Ulrich, couldn't quite get the shot away first time, which was needed. Towner now under some pressure, finds Ulrich. He played to Svek behind the net.
The balls well.
Barry there. No one quite on the same page, but Ulrich might battle and win this one back. He does so. Forces Barry at the blue line. He'll fire this one in. I don't know if that's almost off the back of Svek.
Yeah.
But he was making himself very much a nuisance in and around the crease of Headley. Well, he used the skate just to drag that one away from McEwen.
Oh, lucky bounce off the official there. Oh, you could see what the pass was trying to happen there, but lack of communication there for the Hull side.
That's good work by Barmer and Towner to link up there. As we flown in around the net, Chamberlain first to it. Loose, Stubley might pick it up. There's a chance for a tip. Towner was looking for it, but chance for a breakaway. It's with
Venus there, using his body well. And the goal has come off, collided with the goal.
And he's not happy with it. Ross Venus slamming his stick against the boards. Tom Stubley, though, just kept the pressure on, didn't trip him, didn't hook him, just let him know he was leaning on him.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Probably with the goal coming off, it looks a bit more catastrophic than it was, to be fair.
Looked to get in close, could never get the shot away because of the close proximity of Stubley and Lang. Just over 4 minutes gone in this period. And it's Wallace to take the face off. Barmer may have a chance to clear. Picked up by Wallace once again. It's fed in close, but it's by MK. Good work by Mackenzie Stewart. Looking to find Rutkiss now, right side. He's been tied up by Stubley though, and it's a loose puck battle against the boards. Lang plays out for this one. Barmer going to just try and chip it through, but can't find a wave past, and it's with Wallace once again.
Struggling to clear the lines a bit here, the Seahawks at the moment.
And this one will find its way around to Mackenzie Stewart, but chance.
That's a bit of a bad pass off the balls by Stewart there, and hopefully Hull take the time to clear the lines. But
he's kept in just at the blue line.
Good save by Lang there.
Important one there with a blocker.
Good pass there to Bruton, but he's off the back of his skate. And it's Martelli now, plays it in the middle.
Rutkiss looks to feed
There's
Mackenzie.
an opportunity there for MK. Good save by Lang again, it's fired in. Well high by Rutkiss.
Yeah, out comes the sand wedge. But it was a really good passage of play there for MK. They kept the pressure on, but Lang a couple of times stood up tall there.
Yeah, he really did, yeah. Pulled off a couple of saves there, and yeah, MK really put the pedal down.
Hull need to try and get this one clear. They haven't got the change, of course, because of the high shot, but they'd still like to try and have an effect down the other end of the ice. Couple of checks there, but once again, this is Robertson now. Looks to feed in close. It's somewhere underneath the body of Lang. Another good stop. Peter Brown with the shot, looked to go through the pads of Lang. Back underway.
Does well there, the MK player. Good stick in there by somebody. Bartholomew just gets a bit tied up there. Hull are really struggling to clear the lines at this moment in time. There's a lot of pressure by MK.
Bartholomew did well to win that one back, though, and chance to clear here. It's still loose. It's Gulliver. He'll take his time, fire a shot. And there's another
Lang
stop.
dived on it again. Well done.
He does move across his crease pretty well. It's one thing Matty Davis said to us pre-game. So he's not the largest netminder.
No.
But because of that, he's got really good mobility.
Yeah. Yeah, he's done really well tonight.
With Bartholomew. Just gets tied up once
again.
again.
He still managed to win it back. Good pass to Towner. He takes it over the blue line. This is what we want to see.
Cuts back. Under some pressure, though. Looks to try and inspect behind him, but McEwen's first to it. MK should be able to clear the line. Take that pass behind McEwen. Towner finds Svek. He's going to have to try and angle his body, get it around, clear for a shot. Looks to try and feed Towner. It's a little bit loose, but they still have possession, do Hull. Okay, it's still loose. Ulrich will pick this one up. Looks to try and feed Svek in front of the net, but was blocked, and MK will come away with it. Bobby Young's going to get something on that. Ulrich forces it behind the net, and Hull complete the change. Feeds Rutkiss. Into Lang behind the net. Just almost a little bit of panic there. I think Barber was still coming for the puck. No call on the ice. A few shouts. And 7 minutes into the game. 47 minutes. The crowd arises for Adam Johnson. Fans around the arena, Martin, stood up, applauding Adam Johnson, of course, number 47 for the Nottingham Panthers, and at 47 minutes into this game, as has been around the rinks of the UK this week. A minute's applause for Adam Johnson.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing to see all the fans stood up there, paying their respects to a really talented player.
Hamill on the puck. That net's moved again. Angus Lang made himself tall, right side post.
Fisher with a great pass to Bonner there. Gives it to Salem. Good control by Bonner there. Still managing to battle away with the puck. It comes out and it is gloved.
Headley will just freeze that one. Bonner attracting some attention in close, and then behind that we've got Salisbury, and is it Fisher?
Yeah, I think it's John Fisher there. Well, the officials managed to get in the way.
Maybe this one is just spicing up a little bit. 12:02 on the clock here in the third period. It's still Hull Wreckers Seahawks 4, the Milton Keynes Lightning 2, as we were at the start of the period. Back underway, Svek might fire this one for traffic instead. Looks for Bartholomew. He's under some pressure from Soldan. Turns away well.
Lovely turn there. Lovely bit of stick work there by Bartholomew.
Let's try and play that one into Ulrich in the slot, but forced away. Bartholomew at the blue line once again. That's between Barry and Svek. And Barry's attempted play was blocked. Ulrich under some pressure from McEwen. And Svek will pick it up. He'll find Towner. Venus now just going to pick this one up. Does have a player ahead. Finds Nags, right side. That's blocked.
Oh, good little
play
skating there by Ulrich there. But is MK still with it?
Tom Barry's
well
read
played
that
by
one all
Tom
the way.
Barry again, yeah.
Very, very solid player, as I said earlier in the game, and it's the reason why, obviously, Matty Davies picks him up in the off-season. Played on some very, very talented teams in the National Division. Very mobile player, and it's what Matty Davies wanted to add to his defence. Wallace now turns away. Oh, that's a nice feed into Venus.
Venus with the fat, Angus Lang with again another good save there, but MK still come with it.
Martelli at the blue line, cuts past Bruton. Wallace plays this one forward. Under some pressure, tries to get the sticks in. Venus looks to try and find a man in front of the net, but it's dragged away. Barmer will be the one to wheel away with it, and that'll make its way past Green and out the zone.
Stewart on the puck now. Wait, he thought he had a pass on there, but he's had to take it himself. And he's run into a lot of Seahawks traffic there.
Well played by Martelli to chip it up and then keep it in the zone. Hogan trying to use some bodies to force it away. Falls to Wallace now. Ruckkiss right side. Plays Stewart in behind the net. Wallace came to support, but pass went behind him.
Just ahead of Bobby Chamberlain there. You see the frustration on Chamberlain there.
9 minutes 50 remaining of the game. We're past halfway in the third period, and we'll get an icing call against the MK Lightning. Back underway. And MK and Hull battling for this one on the boards. Bit of a scrum involved, and Martelli will be the one to come away with it.
Plays it nice up the ice. It's like a Samuel Speck that will be able to pick up the pieces as it goes behind the net. Fires it into Towner. He gets it caught in his skates a little bit, but works out to be a good pass to Speck as he takes it over the blue line. Uses his body well. Oh, he just couldn't get the shot off. And you can see the frustration from him on the ice.
Being tipped back in though by Towner. Couldn't quite see who it was on the second defenseman was the one who managed to stop the shot. Svek certainly got in on the goal. He got past Martelli. He was then tied up. 9 minutes remaining. We've been patient here with this one. Drop back pass once again from Salem to Barry. Finds Bartholomew. Barry fired in on Headley. An easy way of buying a cheap face off there. Just make sure the netminder has to freeze the puck. Underway. That's come off the body. I think Robertson, Danskin's first two of those, under some pressure.
Caught up on the boards a bit there, but he's doing really well considering two players.
Carter Hamill brings it away. He gets past the first Hull player, and it's still loose. And Lang's going to freeze that one. Carter Hamill down on the ice. Looks to be a bit of a wince of pain.
I think he's just winded himself a little bit. He's skating off.
So once again tonight's NIHL 50-50 winner, ticket number 606.
Back underway. McEwen tries to force that one in deep. Stubley's going to try and drag it away. And Bruton manages to clear this one.
Nags brought it down quite well, actually, there.
8 minutes remaining. I think Hull Wolf expected an offside there. I think the player on the left side certainly jumped some moment. Just exits the zone. Nags picks it up though. And MK got a bit of an awkward bounce. So Lang
was out of his net there, expecting it to go around, yeah.
Hull's really struggling to get this one clear. And they're expecting a lot of Barmer here. He managed to get a stick on it. Solder though with a puck for MK once again. Feels like that couple of minutes earlier on, early in the third period, where it was all MK down in the Hull zone. It's a hit on Bruton.
That is a big hit.
And I do hope he's okay. And I think it's going to be a penalty against Owen Bruton as well for a delay of game. So Bobby Chamberlain, he wasn't happy with that passage of play, should we say. And Bruton, after the hit, he has made his way to the penalty box. As you say, he tried to clear it a little bit off balance and he just fired it straight into the net over the glass.
Yeah.
It's a delay of game. Officials are still just having a chat down here with Bobby Chamberlain as well. I don't know if they're trying to send Bobby Chamberlain to the penalty box as well.
I think they are, yeah.
You may not have caught it on the stream. Bobby Chamberlain broke a stick over the edge of the bench following that play. We'll just wait any official call. And it is. It's going to be 5-on-3 for MK. This could be a moment that turns the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Really going to have to put a shift in here.
Boos around the whole ice arena. They're not happy with this at all.
Towner, Barmer.
Penalties as follows on the Hull Wreckit Seahawks. Into the Wooden Creations penalty box goes number 17, sponsored by Vive Lavello, Owen Bruton. He receives 2 minutes for delaying the game. Also into the Wooden Creations penalty box goes number 21, sponsored by Hygiene, Bobby Chamberlain. He receives 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. All penalties 52-25.
Confirmation of the penalties, Owen Bruton delay of game and a misconduct against Bobby Chamberlain. Towner
Towner does well there.
Minute 20 remaining of the 5v3. Both players, remember, will be out the box at the same time.
They're holding the line really well. MK taking the time. They can take the time in this position. Wallace there on the puck.
Well, we say they'll be out at the same time.
Yeah.
If MK do score, it'll of course revert to 5v4. Good block in. Bartholomew, can he clear? Yes, he can.
Lines. Very well done there.
50 seconds remaining. Hull unable to get a change. These three bodies, Bartholomew, Towner, Barmer, must be tired by now. That's chipped in nicely to Venus. Bartholomew going to try
Bartholomew there doing really well there on the boards. MK still there.
Don't want to try and chase him out though. Keep. Oh, that's blocked.
Blocked again.
Just want to keep your bodies in front of the net. Don't allow them to just play one in. If they're going to shoot
block
from the
by
outside.
Barmer. 20 seconds left.
That was nice and close for Gulliver.
And there's an opportunity here. Good clearance there by Sam Towner. Fantastic job. 10 seconds.
Both Hull players clawing at the door.
Good save by Lang there.
Lang with the pads. And they're both
back to full
Hull Wreckit Seahawks are back to full strength. Seahawks to full
No
strength.
goal.
The
MK
phenomenal
playing down.
penalty kill. Phenomenal penalty kill. And Chamberlain's taking it up the ice.
Him and Bruton are fresh. They've been sat down for 2. I just couldn't quite get it past them. But that might be a 2 minutes that you look back at the end of this game and think that 2 minutes, that effort from Bartholomew and Towner might just win the game. But you don't want to get ahead of yourself yet. There's still 5 minutes of this one to go.
Ulrich there. Good stick work. Just dispossessed by the MK man.
It's loose. Barry
Barry
will play
now,
this one.
using the boards well.
It's going to be icing. It was a close battle there from Ulrich and the MK man, but it will be called as icing. Chance of Seahawks around the rink.
Got to take a minute just to... Well done to that power play kill there. Phenomenal stuff by Towner, Barmer and Bartholomew there.
That was exceptional stuff. Some great last-ditch efforts to clear. I'm thinking of the Towner dive across the ice.
Yes.
And the hand-eye coordination to get the stick on the puck on the dive. If he catches a skate there, it's another penalty.
Yeah.
Gulliver with it. Finds it around the boards. Venus will pick it up. Turns in towards Bobby Young. Bobby Young. You could see he was holding his arm out. He was doing nothing intentional to hold him there. And I think Bobby Young is being called. On 4:34, only about 30 or so seconds after the 5v3 kill, those penalty killers are back out on the ice. And it's the same 3 plus Finley Ulrich. Another 2 minutes of the man advantage for MK.
Penalty as follows on the Hull Wreckit Seahawks. Into the Wooden Creations penalty box goes number 81, sponsored by Keogh Agricultural Services, Bobby Young. Bobby receives 2 minutes for holding. Penalty at 55-26. Hull Wreckit Seahawks, 81. 2 minutes for holding at 55-26.
And that clearance from Bartholomew, awkward bounce and it clears the zone. Venus picks it up and heads back down the ice, across the blue line. Bartholomew looks to try and win the race. He knows he was losing it, backs off. Solder on the puck. Then back to Solder. Tim Wallace now picks it up at the blue line. Patient play this by MK. Keeping the men in close.
Good stick in there by Brock Bartholomew there. MK still with it. Good pass into the middle.
Speed, and that's a goal by Rutkiss on the turn. That's one for the highlight reel. And that's 4-3 here at the Hull Ice Arena. MK claw back to within 1. On the power play, second power play goal of the evening for Milton Keynes. And that's just, he found a little bit of space, but
it's a lovely finish.
Exactly, you can't take anything away from the finish. So where it was positioned, Angus Lang might not have seen the puck until it was halfway to him because of the shot on the spin. Essentially, the puck was on the other side of Rutkiss' body.
And the way MK have played in this third period in particular, probably just deserts there. They deserved that goal.
Well, 3 minutes 48.
That's goal number 3 for Milton Keynes Lightning. Scored by number 10, Tom Rutkiss. Assisted by number 59, Ross Venus. Time of the goal, 56-10. That's goal 3 for Milton Keynes. Scored 10, assisted 59 at 56-10.
Robertson plays this one forward. Carter Hamill's first to it and goes past Tom Barry. Stubley looks to force this one up the ice. Robertson can only find Green. Bit of a battle going on for this one. It should be chipped into the neutral zone. Has been a little bit scrappy for Hull this third period.
Lovely little pass there.
Just ahead
couldn't
of Chamberlain.
control it.
Martelli will be first to it. You don't really want to tell Hull to change the way they play, but the most important thing is right now is to stay out this box. 2 minutes 46.
Good little feint there. chips it forward. Barmer should get there first.
Good play, finds Bartholomew.
That's a good pass to Speck. Another good pass to Sam Towner. Good pass to Speck, he slaps it.
And it's still loose. Clawing across the crease, and it's just ahead of
over
Barmer.
the blue line.
Well, this is better. Hull.
Yeah, we needed that. We needed that. Even just a chance.
Nags finds Solder. Fires across.
Good stick in there.
Solder once more. 2 minutes 5 on the clock. It's got to be thinking this is any moment now. You might see Headley exit the goal and leave the MK with an empty net. Ulrich can't just bring that one out the air. And Headley's looking across the bench. Stewart enters the zone.
Good check there. Bartholomew with the puck now. Goes nice passes to the middle to Bobby Young. Good control there.
Finds Ulrich.
Ulrich with the held onto that well.
Hull will be much better
Lovely
off,
turn.
rather than a pop shot here, just keeping the puck in this end of the zone. And here they are, just going to recycle this again and again. Hopefully keep the puck in this good area of the ice.
Oh, good opportunity.
Salem on the back door.
Lovely pass.
Just couldn't quite finish it, but
still got the puck though. That's amazing. A bit of security there into the final minute of the game.
And they come away with it, and it's just Stubley. Going to check back. He's just looking for a teammate. Finds one. He finds Salem. Lucky deflection. Finds his way back to the Hull man. And Chamberlain on this one now. Looks to feed, but nobody there. Stubley's going to have to try and keep this one in, and he does.
Did really well there to Stubley. Bobby Chamberlain again in and behind the net. Bit of a collision there.
This has been a really good minute of play from Hull. Really keeping their heads here. Playing really sensible ice hockey. Bit of a loose one. Tom Barry's going to be first to tie him up though. 20 seconds remaining. And this is the game. Long pass. No icing.
Good check by Barmer there.
And that should be it. 7 seconds. Empty net. It's going to miss. And we're going to get an icing call with 3.2 on the clock. And the game and potential overtime comes down to 3.2 seconds and a face-off.
Just the way we like it, Connor.
Oh, we never have an easy one to call here at the Hull Ice Arena. And Milton Keynes calling the timeout here. There's a few words on the bench here. MK certainly got a few words to say. Can't quite see who it is. But 5 seconds remaining in the timeout. And here we go, 3.2 seconds on the clock. It was Green who was having a few words.
Still having a few words.
Declan Barmer.
The officials are trying to sort things out. Green is constantly in the officials' ear at the minute and trying to decide what's going on.
I think one of the officials wants a word with Declan Barmer. And of course, with it being an icing call, Hull have got to keep the same 5 on the ice as well. And they've got to make sure they adhere to that. 3.2 on the clock. But to be honest, Sam Towner's the one taking the draw, and that's the one-man Hull had won.
And Ulrich, that's the game.
Ulrich will get a chance for the empty netter, but they won't care. The Hull Seahawks make it 2 from 2 on the weekend and against the MK Lightning on the season. And Declan Barmer and Green are exchanging words. Oh, sorry, that was Declan Barmer and Tim Wallace that time. Wallace really not happy with Barmer on centre ice. There's a few words being said by both teams. I think Harry Gulliver's sharing a few complaints with the officials too. We've had 60 minutes of National Division Ice Hockey back at the Hull Ice Arena, and the Hull Wreckit Seahawks are back in the winning feeling. They've got 2 back-to-back wins this weekend. It's what they needed after a tough run. Of course, the game away at Telford, they surrendered a 3-goal lead to lose in overtime. They then lost on a trip to the Bees in a performance where Matty thought that they probably deserved something. And then, of course, last Saturday, another disappointment in Solway.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good to get a 4-point weekend against 2 very good teams in and around the league. A good performance all around. Obviously, MK gave us a lot of trouble, especially in that third period, I thought, but we managed to clear the lines well, get the 4 points for the weekend, and congratulations to the Hull Wreckit Seahawks.
No, they'll certainly be happy with that. We'll remain with you for the post-match presentations.
Shots on goal in the third period. There was 10 shots on Milton Keynes and 13 on the Hull Wreckit Seahawks.
There's a pretty even game in terms of shots, you must say. Hull, throughout the season, have regularly been out shooting their opponents quite comfortably. But no, after 3 back-to-back defeats, 4-point weekend, that's just what Matty Davis is going to have wanted.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he'll be thrilled with that. But knowing him, and obviously talking to him on the podcast, no doubt he will pick apart this game and want to work on and improve, ready for the next game. There was a few elements there where he will be a bit disappointed with certain elements of play.
One thing that we've got to pick up on, Angus Lang,
yes.
Of course, 4-point weekend for the Seahawks, and, well, debut and then home debut, and on the winning side both times. He's got to be pretty happy with that. And let's say, there was some great moments at Bristol last night, and then tonight there's been some tremendous saves by Angus.
Yeah, absolutely. I've thoroughly enjoyed watching him play tonight. He's a talent. He's really solid in there. He's really good in his crease. Like I say, he's really mobile. It was thoroughly enjoyable to watch.
And the away man of the match, first to be announced here at the Hull Ice Arena. Harry Gulliver is your away man of the match.
He played well. He had a really good game tonight. Yeah, very impressed with him.
The lucky recipient of a Wreckit goodie bag. Emil Svek making sure everyone's aware how great that prize is.
Absolutely.
And Milton Keynes will do a quick lap of the Hull Ice Arena. They're still in attendance, applauding MK ahead of their journey back home this evening. But it's a big weekend for Hull, because we had all the talk of, with the games in hand, if we win those, we're at the top of the table. But of course, you can never take that for granted. And it was at that point when we started only having the 1 game a week, everything has started to slide.
Yeah.
It's important they stop that this weekend, and they have done. 4 points from 4.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 2 great wins. It's exactly what we needed, exactly what we wanted, especially with a bit of a slide that we've been on. But yeah, fantastic to get back in that win column.
So we'll try and locate some latest scores for you very quickly around the NIHL National Division. It'll sort of give us a bit of a picture of what's been going on around the league. A final score from earlier this evening, a bit of a high scorer in Dumfries as the Swindon Wildcats beat Solway 7-5. Then all of the games, barring this one, ended. We have, it was a latest score. We'll try and check these out for you very quickly. So it seems like we've not had a direct update for about an hour or so. We'll check out what's going on. Latest from the Leeds Knights is that they lead the Telford Tigers 4-2. That one has about 10 minutes remaining. With the Bees IHC, they take on the Phantoms this evening. And it's the Bees who took the 2 points against the Phantoms. They won 4-3 this evening. So they keep on their good run of form. And Peterborough have had a strange start to the season. They seem to go on a bit of a losing run and a bit of a winning run, sort of always faltering between the two. Of course, here at the Hull Ice Arena, the Hull Seahawks beat the Milton Keynes Lightning 4-3. And we'll check on the score between the Raiders and the Sheffield Steel Dogs for you. And the final score from Sapphire Ice and Leisure down in Romford. The Raiders beat the Sheffield Steel Dogs 5-3. So I'll say some pretty interesting results around the grounds. Of course, not a final result yet in Telford between the Tigers and the Knights either. Just waiting for the home man of the match. And then we'll leave you this Sunday evening to enjoy the last few hours of your weekend. Fortunately, not being able to get Matty Davis up here on the gantry this evening for you, but there's one place you'll be able to hear his thoughts on this game and on last night's game in Bristol, and that'll be on the Behind the Curtain podcast, won't it, Martin, during the middle of the week?
Yeah, it certainly will. Obviously, make sure you like and subscribe and get tuned into a Behind the Curtain for all the fun and laughter, and we break down all the games throughout the weekend.
I say it'll be a very, very interesting one this weekend, you've got to say. Well, this coming week, actually, reflecting on this weekend, of course. A couple of big games, though, coming up next weekend. An away trip on Saturday. We travel to Ice Sheffield. Oh, we'll pause just for a moment as whole man of the match just about to be announced. Home debut, number 64, Angus Lang takes the home man of the match.
Thoroughly deserved. He pulled off some fantastic saves this evening.
I thought Bobby Young would be in a shout, but
yeah,
I agree with Angus Lang, I've got to say. Some really, really big saves. You know, a couple of times coming out of his crease, I think a couple of really good outstretching ones to the pads. There's one in close on a power play where he just managed to get a shoulder on it as well. Doing everything he could to make sure the Hull Seahawks take away the 2 points this evening. And they'll head around the Hull Ice Arena this evening. They'll take the applause of those who've managed to remain in attendance. Next weekend, away Ice Sheffield on the Saturday. A rink Hull have never traditionally travelled too well to. Be a really interesting game, that one. But then next Sunday, home back at the Hull Ice Arena against the team we beat just 24 hours ago, the Bristol Pitbulls. So make sure you tune in, if you can't get down to the rink next Sunday, to the Power PPV live stream. I've been Connor Lynn, he's been Martin Cattle. We hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And let's go Seahawks. Until then, say Johnny Vellica. And good luck.